Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey,
child,
hey.
by hook or by crook, we made it.
Yes, we in the house.
What's up,
Yes.
everybody?
What's going on, family? Coming to this day.
Yes.
Happy Friday.
Friday. Hey, yay, yay.
Hey. Dope.
Yes. Oh, happy
How's
Friday.
everybody?
Everybody is cool. I say this every week, but I needed this time, Jesus. I need this wine. I need all of this sister time we about to do right here. How y'all
These
doing?
good vibes. Yes.
Chilling.
Wow.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let me share the Facebook.
Right. Facebook. Oh, man.
How's
Y'all
everybody
gorgeous,
doing?
by the way.
Oh, thank
Y'all
you.
Thank you.
Yes. I love the hair, both of y'all. I was just fierce. Just give it to me.
Thanks, darling. Listen, if you
Thank
would have seen what I was
you.
looking like this morning or just a few short hours ago, child.
The miracles and wonders that can be done in 5 minutes.
Child,
darling.
the power of Dr. Bronner's and some makeup, okay?
Dr. Brown, this is like shit.
Listen. Hey, Camille.
What's
Hey,
up,
sis. Hey, Camille.
Camille?
Oh, man. Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday, Jesus.
We made
Happy
it.
Friday, all the angels. We made it.
We did make it. Thank God.
Thank
What
the
y'all
Lord.
sipping on today?
Ooh.
She said, ooh. Listen, girl, you had a busy day, okay?
Right.
You had a busy day.
I'm sipping on life, you know what I'm saying? I'm high on life right now, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that's a beautiful thing to sip on.
Yes.
What y'all got?
Well, we're blaming Carrie for this
We
Stella Peach
absolutely are.
loveliness that I'm partaking of today, and it looks like it is so good.
Honey,
Yes, Stella Rosa.
same. Look,
Yeah.
we got the same drink.
Hey.
Come on, Stella.
Cheers, family. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, darling. Cheers.
It's so
Yes.
good. I mean, it's just
Isn't it bomb?
so.
Though? Isn't it bomb though?
It's like nectar to my soul, you know,
Listen,
on this here Friday evening.
Super fast.
Usually, and I forgot it was this brand. I think it was the one that our guest last week, Roz, was saying. Usually I do the red one, the sweet red that Aaron buys me.
Mm-hmm.
That joint is ridiculous as well.
I have to try that one next
The
week.
peach comes in a very close second. So,
I'm gonna have to get
cheers,
that.
ladies.
Yes.
Cheers, darling.
Bang, and I'm about to get lit. Ow. Child, y'all know after like that second or third sip and you start feeling that warmness in your chest, you be like,
Creeping down in your spirit, you know.
child, to be in your loins, honey, in your loins. You just Oh man.
That's so
we starting it early tonight, y'all. We starting it early.
That we are. It's been a hell of a week. But we're so happy to be spending our Friday evening with you lovelies that tune in week after week. So,
hi, Gigi. What's up?
Hey, Gigi.
Yo.
What's up, babe?
Oh, it's beautiful to see y'all.
It is. Girl, you too. You too.
What y'all drinking? Put it in the comments. What y'all drinking?
What you
sipping on?
Absolutely. And if you're watching, you already know what to do. Press that share button on Facebook. Bring all your friends. Drop some names in the comments. Let folks know you're chilling with us on this fine Friday evening. And we don't have a special guest today. We like to do this, every so often. Is just, come on here, the three of us, and talk it out, okay? So we got some really cool stuff we want to talk about today, and we're going to probably talk about some things we ain't planned to talk about, and,
Right.
Just have
Depending
a good old
on how the
time.
mood swings, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I wanted to send a huge thank you out to everybody listening over the airwaves and listening onto Facebook. I went to our SIP, what do you call it? The page on the podcast platform for Apple.
Buzzsprout or
No, actually the Apple one.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all have been going on there and giving us 5-star reviews. Like,
You're the bomb, man. Ain't nothing like
Yes.
man, y'all are holding us down. The last time I saw it, the number was much lower. And so y'all are really just it means so much to us. I definitely wanted to shout y'all out today and just say thank you so much for listening. However you watch us, if you watch us on Fridays, listen. Every week we have been getting almost 200 downloads a week. Y'all really can't tell me nothing right now.
Okay.
So, but we want that number to grow. Okay, we want it to grow. We want to get up to, 500 a week, 1,000 a week. So, but just the fact that we went from like 6 downloads a week to almost this much, it means so much that you are loving what you're hearing. And even if you're not able to watch us on Fridays, you're still listening in your cars. And it's just been really cool. And I think, Carrie, you said somebody walked up to you randomly and was like, yo, I love the sip. Yeah.
Store. It's called Shop at Matter. It's on Market Street in Denver. And I went and bought some stuff. And the clerk there was like, I love your podcast. And I was like, yes, we out here. So we doing big things, y'all. We got to be proud of ourselves. And we could not do it without our sippers. So we appreciate y'all so much.
That's right. We absolutely do. So thank y'all. And so, with my almost tipsy self from 3
Come on!
Already.
Oh, lightweight looking. My God. Anybody got some tips for me to get my game up? Jesus,
Wait, so y'all, Gigi says she's having a frozen pina colada, non-virgin.
Busy, get busy.
Okay. It better be good and spiked, okay?
Good and spiked. Ooh, I love that. It's a t-shirt idea. Love it.
Yes. Listen.
Good and spiked, honey. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, hey, Randolyn. So, hi. We're going to get into the show. You already know what to do. Carrie Joy dropped the links in the comments. So go ahead and check us out on all social media platforms. And if you're feeling so generous on today, become a Patreon on our Patreon. So,
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, let's get started. What we got for sips this week?
Okay. Carrie, do you have one?
I do have one.
Okay.
I do have one. And because I'm biased and I always love to shout out my girls because y'all are the bomb. But there is an amazing show that is going to be premiering this weekend on Star. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me drop the link in the chat. Let me drop the link in the chat, y'all. But Run the World is gonna be premiering on Stars this weekend, and none other than the one and only Monique Brooks Roberts had the opportunity to help score that series, and I am just so proud and really hyped to watch this series, though. So
thank you, sis. Well, I didn't score the series.
Well, I mean, okay,
but I did do some strings with the incredible Mr. Derek Hodge.
Yes.
So I am very excited about it. Thank you, Carrie.
Yes.
And you know what? I was gonna mention it, and I forgot.
Anywhere. I know them strings anywhere. I'm here. We know
y'all. Right, exactly.
Okay. So
it's really
I just wanted
to
give you mad love, sis. It's it is from the creator of Living Single.
Yes,
we gotta turn up and support each other, and this is gonna be really cool shit. So I just wanted to give you
absolutely. Oh, thank you, sis. Listen, I'm super excited about it. Shout out to Derek Hodge and Robert Glasper, who the two of them, the two of them actually did all the scoring for the whole series. And Derek was like, I got to bring you in on this, and I went to his house and got to just record some some strings over some really beautiful music.
Yes, girl.
You hear some violin, or I'm excited. So he's actually hosting like a little watch party at his house on Sunday. So we're gonna go and watch, and if I hear myself on Sunday, I'm gonna be like,
Girl, I know. My God.
Thank y'all.
Y'all should stream the watch party. Y'all gonna go live or anything?
You know what? I will go live, especially if you hear me. I'm gonna be like,
yes, sis, yes.
He was like, "You want to come over and watch it?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So
that's cool.
I'm excited about it. But thank you, Carrie. Oh,
power forever.
Yes.
Thank you. I always need to post more stuff about stuff like that.
Cause you're doing cool shit.
Oh, thanks, girl. All of y'all are, okay? Okay, we can't say something yet, but when we can say it,
okay.
We can't say it yet, but when we do, good things are going, okay?
Yes. I love it.
But this is what I have always wanted in life, y'all, is some sister friends who do some powerful stuff, and for all of us to just be like bigging each other up and doing things. I just love it. I'm so excited for you too, Nee. Girl, listen.
Thank you, girl.
The world is your oyster. It's about to open up. So many good things are about to happen. I'm just excited.
They are. I'm super excited too. And I don't think, I will mention this because I haven't mentioned it yet. But we did sign a contract for a new house, y'all.
Amen, Jesus.
Listen, Linda, in this market,
girl,
in this raggedy housing market, Jesus is still in the blessing business, okay?
Amen. And it's cute too. It's cute.
It is cute.
It is
excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to take y'all. But yeah. So who's your sip, Raj?
Okay. Oh, and what's up, DeLavender? I see you, girl. Thank you so much. And hey, Abby. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Thank y'all.
Listen, y'all know how I love a good queen mother, honey. And I have to give all the shout outs and the kudos to this woman right here. Yes. My sister in power of the week is none other than the incredible Phylicia Rashad. Amen. She was just recently announced as the dean of the recently reestablished College of Fine Arts at Howard University. Yes. Of course, this woman is going to be leading everything about fine arts. She is an incredible actress, performer, singer, whatever. I have loved her since I knew of actresses back in the day. She's just absolutely incredible. Listen, I remember one time I was walking down the street in Brooklyn and I saw she was filming a show. Literally, she was sitting on the steps of a brownstone and they had all the film. Nick, you remember how I used to walk? I used to live in Bed-Stuy and I used to walk from my Hancock Place all the way to Franklin, all the way to the waterfront. One day I was walking and they were literally filming her and I saw her sitting there and I literally just And I just looked and then I just kept on walking. But she was has always been the epitome of grace and talent and beauty. So I just had to shout her out today.
She is so bomb. Yes.
Yeah.
And those students are so and the faculty. Like y'all are best, okay?
Absolutely.
So,
listen, I would just sit in her office every day. What you need, Miss Rashad?
What you need?
What you need?
Girl, yes.
Like what?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Love her. Oh, I love that.
That is so real.
Black women stay winning out here, y'all.
All day, every day.
Tell them, Carrie.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Word.
So,
who's your sip?
I have a BIP this week.
Yes,
I have a BIP. And so for our listeners and viewers, a BIP is a brother in power. I heard about this story a couple days ago, and it has not set well with me since I heard it. But I want to shout out this young man who is a sophomore at the Eastman School of Music in Rochester, New York. His name is Jashanti Henry, and he's a flute major. Dope. Dope. I mean, when it comes to classical flute, brother can play his behind off. And I did a little bit of research after seeing this story. I did a little bit of research on him and, Googled him and put his name in on YouTube. completely in awe of his flute recitals. And he actually talks about his story, how he grew up in Rochester and he got in with the Rochester Creative Arts Fund, or I don't know the full name. It's like Educational Fund. Yeah, that's what it is, the Rochester Educational Fund. And they supplied him with the flute when he was a kid. He started playing in 6th grade. They gave him free lessons, got him a better flute. He got into Eastman Community School. So he has been, I'm prefacing all of this by saying, this brother has been in the community of Rochester since he was a small child.
Mm-hmm.
He has been in the community of Eastman. So Eastman School of Music is known as one of the top conservatories for music. They are also known for being very biased, just practices that are not for Black and brown folks. Mm-hmm. And as a violinist who grew up in the classical realm and who still performs in the classical realm from time to time, we all know that the classical world is very racist, very racist. This brother was minding his black ass business in one of the buildings, and he started to be harassed by a security guard who just don't think he goes there. And it's happened to him several times. So what I love about the video is he's basically like, I'm not doing what you tell me to do. I'm not leaving. Well, can you show me your ID again? Nope, not doing it.
Right.
What's your name? Not telling you. I go here, bro. I go here. Right. But if you see the brother, he's not your stereotypical flautist.
Right.
You would normally picture an old white woman. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You would not picture a young fly brother who you got the sneaks and the braids and he fly. You don't think in your mind, which is so ridiculous because Black people do every damn thing.
All the things.
The world do all the things. And so watching this video just made me grossly upset just from being in that world. But I just wanted to shout him out because he stood his ground and he was like, nah, I'm good. Right. Like I go here, I use my key card to come in here. And how many times have we heard this happen? It happened at Yale. It happens all the time. And it took another man who has known him since he was a child to tell the security guard, bruh, he goes here.
Right.
Like, back up off of him. So I just wanted to shout him out and give him some love because as a young Black man who is in the classical realm, when he graduates from Eastman School of Music, if he decides to stay there, class of 23, he's going to have a few options about what he wants to do. He might want to go into a symphony. And when you roll up in a symphony with the Travis Scott braids and the Jordan 1s with your flute, you're going to have a hard road.
Right.
And it sucks.
Right.
It sucks. And that's why there's amazing organizations like the Sphinx and Gateways and all these things, which the gag is, Gateways actually goes every 2 years to Eastman. Y'all actually bringing Black players in, but y'all need to fix this.
Right.
Y'all need to fix y'all security guards harassing Black students.
100%.
So it's been a really beautiful thing that's kind of come out. I actually watched a video from the Black Student Union that they started at Eastman, a young girl that started that. And it's been really cool. And he's getting a lot of love and a lot of support. And the brother is so talented. He's so talented, which just lets you know if the kids have the access, no matter where you live, if you have access to good music education, you could be better than these people in these orchestras.
Right.
Black people killing everything out here.
Always. And didn't he even say to the security guard, bruh, my poster is literally on the wall. I
have a poster and you see my face on a poster. And he was like, I don't care. And yada, yada.
Right.
I mean, and it was just really disgusting and really sickening. And, it's happened to colleagues of mine. It happened to me. I was backstage at a show. Remember that, Raj, a couple years ago? I think I told you to, Carrie. Subbing for a community orchestra outside of Denver. And the woman was like, are you lost? I was backstage and she was like, I have my violin on my back. And she was like, are you lost? And I was like,
I'm exactly where I need to be.
Are you talking to me?
Right.
Like, do you not see this instrument? I was like, no, I'm not lost. I'm here for the concert. I'm a violinist. And she was like, oh, okay. This happens all the time. I hate that he's having to learn about this now. But y'all, His name is Jashanti, Jah, Shanti, SHANTI, Henry. Go follow that brother on Instagram. Give him some love. Because he's going to have an amazing career. He's too talented not to. And I just want to salute him and, you know, show him a lot of love. I posted on his thing. I think he's pretty overwhelmed because so many people are following him now.
I know. He really reduced his, Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's some BS. And so I just wanted to shout that brother out.
That's beautiful.
Shout out to you, Shanti. You dope,
for real.
bro.
Yo, keep flying, bro. Keep flying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So
we got to hold up our young people because as much as we think we're going through it, they are really trying to fight for everything, for their identity, for their body safety, for everything in this world. And I hope it gets better, man, because this shit is, I don't know.
It's really wild. It's really, really wild. And I think they have not fired the security guard. They just put him on another campus.
That's so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful.
That's the shit. Right.
They're not going to fire him.
Right.
They're not going to fire him. But shout out to you. Shout out to all our sips for the day.
Listen. And what's up, Steffi? Shout out to you, Steffi. What you drinking, boo? Oh, she said she has a little sip, Miss Lila Rose.
Oh, thank you. She was my sip last week, Steffi.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sis. Thank you.
We're still trying to get her on to do a cameo, but you know.
I know. Maybe this
she's
summer.
Shy.
She is. But, you know, she's coming out of it. So I think, you know, I think maybe this summer will be the summer.
And maybe we could do a challenge with her or something. Which reminds me, I got to play this game with y'all.
Ooh. Oh, yes. You want to do it now?
Okay. Y'all talk about something. I'm going to see if I can find it. Hold on.
Okay.
Listen, I already know how I'm going to be at this game because I don't know shit about that. So
I love it. Hey, Tammy. Happy Friday.
I see that you got it.
Yes. Everybody, if you're new and you're just tuning in, hit the share button. Add some friends to the chat. We'd love to connect with them. And thank y'all for watching tonight. Yes. So we're about to play a little game.
You don't even know how happy I am right now because I have been wanting to play this game with y'all for like a minute now. And when I tried to play with Ryan, he didn't know nothing. And I was like, you don't know nothing. I'm about to play it with Nick. And I did it to Nick, and Nick was like, bam, bam.
I was like, oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. Oh, I know.
Listen, okay. Listen.
I'm gonna try to pick some easy ones, and I'll only give y'all like 3. I found some really good ones, Nick, that we did before. Let me see if I can find those because those were hilarious. But anyway, the name of the game is called Culture Tags. Can you guys see this? And it's all these hashtags that are for the culture. And so I want to know how much y'all will be able to guess. And maybe every week we'll do like just a couple of these to see how it goes. But let's see. I got to choose one. I got to choose a good one. Hold on, y'all.
Lord, I'm scared.
I know. Let me see. Okay. Because they got some good ones in here. Okay, here we go. Now this is gonna be now you have I'm gonna try to give you something to think about this.
Oh no.
You almost there. You almost there. So this is something that you would say to your girlfriends about making good decisions. And you say this all the time. You're like about working out and about if y'all can guess it in the comments, put it in the comments. But it's a phrase that we women use all the time. It's like once you are aware, you can't go back and do bad things anymore. Come on,
when you know better, you do better.
Oh yeah, get it, Carrie.
Better. See?
Hey.
I knew y'all
would get it. Point for Carrie.
Okay, I'm gonna say this one in a cute way. Let's say somebody's coming up flirting with you, right? And you like don't write a check your ass can't cash. But you would say, don't do this, instead do that. I'm going to see if y'all can get this one.
Oh, I know it.
Don't ask.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Yes!
Look, you killed me today.
Yes. Okay, so I got to find another good one. Let's see.
Let's go.
Get it, sis.
Okay. your granddaddy or your uncle, like if y'all from the Midwest, your granddaddy or your uncle would say this all the time about taking risks and about what is it called? And about investing and things like that. They would say something, don't something. Now I'm giving y'all the answer.
Dang.
Show me the money.
No. Anybody who know it in the comments, say it. It's I don't want to. It's like if I start to say it, you're gonna know what it is. But your uncle would say this about taking a risk on something, and you'd be like, "Well, I'm afraid to take the leap." If you don't know, and this is when I'm gonna get a timer. If you don't guess it, you don't guess it.
Shit, I don't know.
Okay, we're moving on. It's scared money don't make money.
Oh,
I don't think I've actually ever heard that.
I don't either.
My uncle and granddaddy
used to say that. Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that one.
That's a Midwest saying all day. Okay, this is the last one, y'all, and then we'll move on. But okay, this is kind of like what you said earlier, Carrie.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Hey,
there you go.
You didn't have to say nothing.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Yes, Monique Brooks Roberts.
Right. So I love this
so good.
culture tags. I bought it. This is not sponsored, y'all, but I bought it because I just thought it would be cool. And I think wherever we go, I want to pull these out and see what people can guess. So
they should sponsor us though. So if you watching, you know anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, hit us up at
podcast. And I mean, our colors go together. How could you not? Hello.
Come on. Black and gold. Yes.
Exactly. And we should make the guests do this. We should be like, we're gonna revoke your black card if you say
that's a good one to like do.
If you can't guess.
Yeah, like we could do question of the day and then do a couple of them.
Speaking of, what is the question of the day, Carrie?
Well, do we have any BANs first?
Oh, that's right.
I had a BAN.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, it's real quick because I don't got much to say about it. I'm just annoyed. So my BAN is the president because listen, because I don't understand. I'm very confused about what's going on with the masks right now. And he's like, it's a great day in America, bruh. Hold on. Like, if you're vaccinated, you can still carry COVID-19. Like, you can still be a carrier. So why would it be acceptable? And I know the CDC, like the guidelines, all of this. I know he's following the CDC guidelines, but like, I need you to be critical, my guy. Like,
my guy?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like,
my dude,
all the vaccinated that can be carriers of COVID-19. Like, y'all don't gotta wear no mask. And like, literally traveling throughout the country today, I'm seeing people like just in these streets,
don't care,
buildings, not wearing masks. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know if you vaccinated or not. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, put the card on my like, I don't understand this. And so I'm just saying, I feel like this is not the best decision to make as the leader of this country. Like, I really do feel like there needs to be a mask mandate for shit at least until like next year. I don't know. Like,
come on, why are we rushing?
There's a lot of vulnerable people that haven't had the vaccine yet, that haven't had access to the vaccine yet, like for whatever reason. And I'm like, this is not acceptable. And what's frustrating to me is that we do see a disproportionate amount of white people getting vaccinated. So that means that our Black and brown folks, like it was at the beginning, are more susceptible again. And we need to protect them. So what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't understand.
It's business with money.
I'm just like, sir, no, it is not a great day in America. Like, this shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Anyway.
The videos that we're about to see pop up on social media.
Girl, I'm not ready. I'm not. Listen, like I said, let a mofo come at me about wearing a mask.
Run up through.
Listen, nuck if you buck.
Right.
Nuck if you buck.
like Mo said, don't start none, won't be none, okay?
Don't start none, won't be none, sis. Like, but it's about the money, Carrie. That's the thing that is so ridiculous about it, because yes, okay, businesses and all of that, but because there's been so much misinformation, I could see if he had been the president throughout all of this pandemic and they had some kind of system in place, whatever. That was not the situation. That is not where we are. So now you're trying to come in and tell people to be responsible, tell responsible people to be responsible when you know good and well that all the way through the level of the coronavirus, people have not been wearing masks and have not been taking care of protecting themselves from other people and protecting other people from being infected. It's like, come on, you're literally just opening up the floodgates and saying, do what you want to do. Because people are going to say, I've been vaccinated, whatever. And then people are going to get COVID and then they're going to go back to the hospitals. 100%. And here we are. I mean, we just got from being. Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine, sis. I just wanted to clarify or get or maybe get some clarity that like I don't know about, because Camille was saying that the guidance doesn't lift the mask mandates, but didn't CDC say that like it is okay for vaccinated people to not wear masks? Is that that's what happened, right?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was clear.
Right. People ain't going. How they gonna prove that? And who is going to?
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody can be, well, I'm vaccinated.
Right. Yeah. Straight lie.
But also vaccinated people can be carriers. Like and unvaccinated people are more susceptible. Like this does not make sense.
It's about to be a mess. If y'all thought it was bad last year.
Girl,
yeah.
And people ready to turn up too. People are so ready to turn up. This is gonna be crazy.
Girl, good and ready. It's about to be, honey, it's about to be Karen 2.3, 10.0.
Listen,
child, if your name is Karen and you ain't a Karen, I'm sorry, but child.
But Karen's about to meet Shaniqua and Keisha and and everybody else, because I tell you what, Karen.
Child, you could be a Karen if you want, but I'm going to be a Monique Brooks Roberts if I want, okay?
Thanks.
Child, I literally can't. I can't.
You know what people don't understand though is if you look at history and Lord knows I am married to a walking thesaurus. So if you look at history or walking historian, you remember when they had that big parade in New York? I think it wasn't what the president at the time, and I don't want to say the wrong president's name, but in the 1920s, right when they had the Spanish flu, and everybody thought everything was fine, and they went and had a huge parade in the streets, and so many people got sick, and so many people died after that, and it wasn't over yet. We weren't out of the woods yet, and I go back and forth about it. Listen, I am so done with wearing a mask, y'all. Listen, my lipsticks need to be seen. I need you to catch all this black girl shade. Like, there's so much that I want to do without having a mask on, but I also want to breathe and I also want to live. And I do not want to infect my mama or anybody else.
I want people to be safe.
Absolutely.
They're talking about the Brazilian variant. And listen, y'all, we're not fear mongering out here. This is not the place that we coming from, but just use your common freaking sense. Let it go a while. Let everybody else get vaccinated. Let things die down. Let's just make it through. We're out of our houses now. We're not quarantined anymore. Like, we're making steps in the right direction. But if Washington is so concerned with their money that they want to open up businesses, I'm not trying to die for your bottom line. Period.
No.
Y'all crack me up.
That's real. That's
not gonna happen.
Anyway,
I don't have a BAN this week.
I thought we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about that. I mean, okay, yeah. I guess he's my BAN.
Well, we're gonna talk about it for like 2.2 cents. What'd you say?
We gonna talk about it for 2 seconds?
2.2 seconds, and then we're gonna move on to something else.
Okay, we're gonna move on to a question of the day and something else. But this is all.
There you go. Wait. Oh, go ahead. No. Go ahead. And then we'll do question of the day. I'm sorry.
Wait. What?
Nothing. I'm messed up. I'm on the wrong place in the program. Go ahead, y'all. Well,
listen. This is all I'm gonna say. So listen and listen real good. Okay.
All right.
Kevin Samuels. And any one of y'all minions who follow him. Y'all are BAN. Point blank, end of the period. All of y'all. All of y'all. I am literally sick and tired and sick of black men telling women how we should get a man, keep a man, lose weight, look, rate us on our size, our statures, our bone density, whether we're cute, whether we're a 5, whether we're a 10, how we look when we wake up in the morning. Do we have a baby daddy? Have we been previously married? Do we have daddy issues? And the list goes on and on and on. Sir, you can have all the seats in the Staples Center.
All of them.
All of them. And there still wouldn't be enough seats to sit your ass down for a second. If we added up all the seats that exist in the world, it's still not enough.
Listen.
At this point, I want to shoot you into outer space so that the aliens can take you and suck out your brain.
Yo, yes.
You want to read, honey.
All of it.
Because clearly you don't have a brain.
Right.
I am over it. And the black women who are like, he is helping me and I become a better woman because of Kevin Samuels. Girl, what is you talking about, baby? What is you talking about?
This right here.
I've had it.
Right here.
I've had it.
Oh, man.
He's misogynistic. He doesn't even let the women speak. He talks over them. He's disrespectful. And he's not even cute, nigga. You on here telling these women they are 5, nigga, you are -10. Where's your muscle density, nigga? Get your gains up.
Yo, I need a drink.
You talking about women fat, nigga? Where's your muscles? Where's your stash? Where's your stash, nigga? Where's your stash?
Listen.
The organ. Last time I checked, you was married twice. Was you putting it down right? Are you taking care of all your children? You got a whole mugshot on the internet, but you telling women we fat and
Bro got a mugshot? I didn't even know.
Bruh, oh honey, sis did research today. Okay, sis did research today. I had the time to do research. Okay.
Yo.
Boop. You ain't what you not gonna do is tell me I'm a 5 when nigga you look like a burnt piece of cockroach. Before you tell me what my face look like, get them razor bumps in check.
Yo.
Razor bumps. Sis have razor bumps. You know what?
Oh my.
I quit.
Oh my, right? What? Oh my.
I will never understand a woman who needs validation from a man. And publicly.
Right.
I will never understand why y'all can't call your sister friends or go to a woman therapist and why you actually will pay this man to tell you you're ugly and fat.
Right.
Child, that part.
He is literally capitalizing off of your low self-esteem, sis. Do better.
Do better.
Pull the card out, Raj. Pull the card out.
I put it in the box, but y'all know.
Yes.
I am literally over it. And if I ever see him, and I would love for either Carrie or Raj to go on there and be like, no, nigga, what you're not going to do is cut me off. Because see, he be pulling the weak ones on, honey.
Right.
He be pulling the stutterbug.
Oh my
Carrie
God.
would be like, Raj would be like, what you're not finna do is what you're not going to do is cut me off. Shut up.
No.
You twig.
No. Mm-mm.
Yo, sorry.
You piece of hot cabbage laying in the desert.
Listen, Monique Roberts has had it.
I've had it. I have literally I wanted to just watch him for research purposes, and I literally was feeling the bile rising in my esophagus. Because I was like, y'all really listen to this dude? Women really listen to him and be like, oh my God, you fixed my life, Kevin. Thank you.
And when they say, you're right, I know.
Bruh,
My blood boils.
Boiling.
I need to watch him interact with these women because I don't listen.
Girl,
he's really
sick.
disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
I don't understand why these dudes ain't talking to other dudes. Like, why aren't y'all getting each other together?
I mean, supposedly that's how he started. He used to talk to dudes, but then he started to talk about. Someone said, "Pull the card out, right?" Listen, he used to talk to dudes, but that's the thing is most of these men make money off of the women because more women will spend the money on and listen to them and whatever.
They are spending. They are spending stimulus checks, taxes, child support.
As if, motherfucker. That's what I'm not about to do.
Hell no.
Okay, come on, Carrie.
Where's Oregon? We need to make a gospel version of this,
right?
Here's my point blank in the period. No man should ever fix his face, fix his mouth, anything to try to give advice to women about how to be women. Period. Full stop. End of discussion.
About what?
Women should talk to women. Brothers should talk to brothers. You got something to say? Talk to your brothers about that. Don't come to me and have no fucking negotiation about shit.
No, that's what we're not.
Because I can get myself together. Me and my girls can get ourselves together, 100%. And we check ourselves all the time, however and whenever we need to. But what you're not going to do is place judgment on us and place judgment on these women. And the thing is the things that he has said about women being a certain size, he was like, there's no big bones in history. He was like, there's no big bones. Women were always small. Nigga, you a lie. You don't even know different cultures, different continents, women.
Oh, girl, he was going
with these words, those words.
Oh, girl, yes.
And he will say this straight face to a woman and he'll say, are you married? And if she says no, she was asking him about something else. One guest who was on his show, and she was asking him about something completely different and challenging him on something. And he was like, are you married? And she was like, well, no. And he was like, that's why.
Nigga.
He was like, I'm not surprised. He's rude. He's rude and disrespectful with the way that he speaks to these women. The man has been married twice and divorced twice. Do not think that you know anything about women, period. And also just the attitude. He talks to women like he is their father, like he knows something that they don't know, like he's superior to them. Instead of lifting them up, instead of, having them celebrate themselves, he literally just tears them down. And it's bullshit. It's sad.
People pay him though. People pay him.
Yeah.
Enough for him to be out here living like,
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Wow.
Anyway, listen. We went in on Derek Jackson. We go in on Kevin Samuels. Y'all know what the deal is. Derek D-A-N
referring to himself in the third person. I was sorry.
And then posted an anniversary or happy birthday. I was like, nigga, if you don't go on somewhere. Yeah.
Speaking of anniversaries.
Do you know it's your anniversary.
Hey, y'all.
Best wedding on the planet. Best wedding.
Yes. It was
for
so
two incredible souls.
It was so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Thank y'all. That's my
boo. Happy anniversary, y'all. We love y'all.
Thank you. Listen, y'all need to celebrate the dude, because any dude that can hang with me for nine and a half years, be married to me for 5 years, he deserves a drink, whatever, a celebration, all that. So you made it, dude. Happy anniversary. No.
And you are the shit, Rosie, and you know it.
Thank you, babe.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
All right. I just always feel better after a good read.
Listen,
girl,
I feel lighter.
You got it out. Like, it sounded like whatever.
I really got it out.
Yes.
I really got it out. Like my
Nick
soul
spoke for the
cleansed.
ancestors.
For the ancestors. Yes.
That was for Harry and them, because
yes.
I'm feeling very cleansed.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
What's the question of the day, Carrie?
Oh man. Okay, so the question of the day is, What is one personal bad habit that you have conquered?
Ooh, that I've conquered is the question.
Yeah. I have one.
Yeah.
I have one. Saying sorry all the time.
Oh, girl, I'm working on it. Jesus.
Oh, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
And let me tell you who clowned me.
Who got you?
Child, my mother-in-law got me together. This was years ago, maybe a year or two after Aaron and I got married. She said, you know, I just have to say this. You say sorry all the time, and it's really unattractive. And I was like, oh, girl.
Look at the face.
You right.
Cracked and on the floor.
Right.
On, girl. Cracked egg. Boom. Done. And I was like, ooh. You know, at first when you hear something like that, you be like a little, you know, your little defenses go up. And then you be like, girl, listen. But then she was like, you say it all the time. And it has nothing to do with what's happening. And there's no need for you to be sorry. And so I really heard that. But that stemmed from like always having to say sorry as a kid. Child, you ain't going to heaven unless you repent.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That's real.
Child, repentance is the ABCs of being apostolic.
Right.
So, because you could lose that salvation at any time, so you best be sorry. But I just got in the rut of always saying sorry, that I did realize that I was saying it all the time. And she was like, you don't need to be sorry. You are fine. Be bold about what you feel. Be bold about what you think, which is why I love that woman. I love that woman. And she picked me up off the floor after she cracked my face. She said, no, I'm going to crack your face and I'm going to get you together, but I'm going to pick you up and give you some love, honey, because that's what mother-in-laws do.
Amen.
Really, in that moment, it was really like, wow. And from that day on, I made a conscious effort to, get better with it. And now I can say that I don't say sorry the way I used to. I really kind of conquered that bad habit. So shout out to you, Mom. Getting me together. She's going to be on the show in a couple of weeks talking about Black educators. So we're super excited to have her on.
Girl, and congrats to you, sis, because that's hard.
It was very hard.
Yeah.
Then I was embarrassed too, so now I got to stop saying sorry, and I'm embarrassed because now I feel like every time I say it, you're gonna be looking at me like,
right,
I told you. But I needed that. Yeah, and I needed it a little harsher, because it was like you're doing too much.
Yeah,
it's hard though.
Yeah,
it's hard to break something you've been so used to. Doing. So what about y'all?
That's a good question.
I got myself in a rat here because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I conquered.
I was thinking about it as you were talking, Nick, because at first I was going to say, listen, I remain a work in progress, sis. So what,
Right.
Clearly.
About conquered. But one thing I can say that I feel like, because some really big things happened in the last week. And things that any other time I probably would have said no to. And any other time I definitely wouldn't have been putting my booty out the way I was putting my booty out. I definitely wouldn't have been, not even putting my booty out, but I definitely wouldn't have been putting myself out there in this way when it comes to fitness and wellness and all of this stuff. And so I think the one thing that I have conquered is being afraid, but doing it anyway. Like, I will cry on the dude's shoulder. I will have full on meltdowns. I will be so afraid and so overwhelmed. But when it's time for me to put my foot in front of the other and do my shit, I will do my shit. Right. And I'm proud of that because there's been so many times in my life where I had opportunities and could have done things, but I didn't do them because I was afraid. I was afraid of being successful. I was afraid of being vulnerable and being out there. So yeah, there's a lot that's a work in progress, but I'm proud of my freaking initiative and my drive and that I do shit scared or not, but it gets done.
It gets
done. Honey. Love it.
Doing the damn thing. That's beautiful.
Love it.
That's beautiful. Thank you. I mean, I feel like I would have to say I don't know exactly how to like phrase the habit or whatever, but just being afraid to be myself, like being afraid to be unapologetically me, you know, like for a very long time. I mean, and I know we are all on this journey, right? Figuring ourselves out, you know, we grow, we evolve every day, but like there are things about, you know, like being a queer woman in the world, especially, like there are things about myself that I carried a lot of shame for. I hid, you know what I mean? And like stuff down. And like every single day, I feel like, you know, especially over the past, you know, couple of weeks, I have like really just been embracing me and loving me and just like, you know, challenging myself to be bold about who I am and what I deserve and what I love, and you know what I mean. And it's a journey. It's a journey. But I feel like, you know, if the Sippers would have met Carrie like 10 years ago, y'all wouldn't even know who the fuck I was, because I honestly didn't completely know who I was. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't allow myself to be myself, and so it's that is a habit that has been really hard to break, because I've always been just nervous about losing the people closest to me, you know what I mean, for not accepting me or whatever. And but listen, you gonna get all of Carrie Joy, okay? Like that, it is what it is,
right? And Carrie Joy is fabulous. So
no,
you want
clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's really powerful though. But I do feel like when I look at the three of us, we have really like come through a lot. We've come through a lot more than we will give ourselves credit for.
That's real.
Yes, we are still works in progress, but things that we were doing 5 years ago, 10 years ago, mindsets that we had 5-10 years ago, they're not mindsets now. Child, if another thing I could say, I mean, can I answer the question twice? Because if it's another one,
go ahead, Nick.
Listen, the fear of going to hell is something that I conquered.
Right.
If we being real.
No, that's real.
That was something that
I
working on it.
Conquered that. Every once in a blue moon, like it's very rare that it happens, but every now and then it'd be trying to like, you know. But I literally give it 5 seconds, and I'd be like, girl,
right. I mean, for the most part, when I think about it now, I think about going down to hell on a stripper pole.
Hey, come on, listen.
You know, I'm just like, okay,
you gotta
go.
If I'm going,
let me go in style. You know what I'm saying? But I feel
it's deep. Because the way that I'm living my life now, very unapologetically, and even with all of the issues and the struggles that I still have in my life, even still, according to them, child, I'm on a one-way ticket.
Right. No matter what you do.
No matter what I do. And that can be a hard, you know, harsh, like reality for you to know your own truth, but others will still choose to put you where they want to put you.
Right.
And that is tough. That could be tough, especially when one of them people birthed you.
Right. Listen, Linda.
Amen.
I know.
Listen, I be trying to be cute on here, but we are the sip, and we
are
the
sip. That's real.
And I think it's important to have a conversation about it, because I think it could help other folks.
Amen.
Because how many people have been in the situation or are in a situation?
Or are in it, yeah.
Right.
Listen, the anointing has been on you for the past few weeks.
Honey, listen.
Come on, anointing.
You better come through with the blessings and the gems, and like really helping people like realize some shit about themselves. Anyway,
right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Listen, and say how you feel, Nick. Ultimately, you know, how you feel and what you went through definitely will bless somebody. Oh, I think she froze.
Oh no!
There you go.
Oh, you back? You back?
What happened?
That's beautiful.
What were you saying, Raj?
No, listen, girl, we love you, sis. That's it. You know,
listen,
you nailed it. Abby said
you nailed it.
Oh, thanks, Abby. Listen, I feel like for all that we go through as Black women, the ways in which we hold each other, the three of us, and the ways in which we do that with our other sisters and our other family, I'm really proud of the ways in which I have been able to climb out of certain holes that I didn't create for myself.
Right.
And at the end of the day, what you are freeing yourself from is not me. It's what was told to me. It is. I did not have a choice in this. It was like I would just happen to be born in a situation where it was, child. It was crazy.
Right.
I'm grateful that I got two parents, and there's things that you have to be positive about, but also it's like creating your own way in the midst of such craziness.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to share it. Listen, my mama birthed me. I love her, but we ain't gonna never see eye to eye about it.
That's real.
And she be wasting her time. Wasting.
So real.
Precious time she could be living praying that I don't go to hell. Sis, I'm not going. Okay?
Right. Precious time she could be living. Precious time that she just could be getting to know her amazing daughter. Yeah, like you don't love it on you. That's real. Yeah. That's real. We got to protect our energy, man, and that's not it. That is not the way.
We have to protect.
But also, can we just talk about how freaking hard it is here on Earth? Y'all talking about some shit that's happening on down. When you talk about the fuckery that's going on right now in today, like, can you be about that though? Can you deal with that?
Facts.
The applause machine. Use the applause machine. Hold on. I'm not lying.
And it's all going to hell. You know what? Like Carrie said, I'm going on a stripper pole, honey, with a glass of bubbly in my hand, talking shit the whole way.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
That's where they want to put you.
Well, listen.
According to you, that's
I'm having a good ass time in hell, baby. I'm like, good ass time in hell.
We being so bad, but
whatever.
Because that's where they be trying to put you every day.
It's real.
It's like, but you're missing out on the beauty of people, the beauty of culture, the beauty of travel, the beauty of this world.
It's an excuse to be present. You know what I'm saying? To like, like you said, right? To not be here, dealing with what's going on here and now. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Yeah.
And I think once you travel, I think ignorance is bliss. Ain't that what they say? Ignorance is bliss.
That's what it is.
If you can keep people's brains this small, and you can give them the ability to not think for themselves at all on any level, then you've kind of won, because you've won their spirit over. You've won their soul over because you've created this level of fear.
Right.
But when you open up your mind to the world, it's very hard to travel this world and stay in a box.
Right.
For all of us who have been to other countries, seen other cultures, you cannot live in this little speaking in tongues and wearing skirts box.
And when even Americans.
Hey, BB, Ashando. Hey, BB, Ashanama.
Shanama, honey. Shanama Igbo. Shanama Igbo, hey.
Oh, my Lord, G. You going to hell. Now you really are going to hell.
Now I'm going to hell because I'm playing, honey. I'm playing. Don't play church. Don't play church.
I was gonna say about leaving the country. It's so true, because Americans, you think you the shit till you go over to another country and you realize how brash and how ridiculous we look to other people. Other countries. How gluttonous, how dirty. Yeah, exactly. And y'all, America likes to think it's the premier or whatever. You really aren't. You really don't have any culture that you didn't steal. But anyway,
I mean,
that's facts. Because I remember when we were in Albania, even we were in Russia. I was like, "Where are the biscuits and the grape jelly and the bacon?" And they was like,
"You know what, me?"
They were like, "You eat grape jelly on biscuits?"
What's your biscuit?
And then the Russians was like, "We eat dill on some potatoes, some sour cream."
Okay, see, I would be hungry, and I would be hungry in Russia. Just give me the potatoes.
Listen,
no, I ain't going to Russia. How about that?
You're right.
I ain't going.
When I was pregnant, I lost 20 pounds in them 2 weeks I was there. I didn't eat none of that trash food. I was like, I can't do it. But they were looking at us like, that's horrible what y'all eat for breakfast. They got a point. It ain't the best.
It tastes good though.
But grape jelly is life, okay?
Thanks. Give me the biscuits, some grape jelly, or some honey, and
Bruh.
How do we get to biscuits from international travel? You see, this is where we go today. This is what's going on today.
No, Because you were talking about, you know, how Americans think they eat and how I got clowned because I like grape jelly on my biscuits. And they were like, that's gross. And I was like, no, all that dill you eating is gross. But
come on with the replay, Nick.
right. How we got here. Let's trace it for y'all.
How we got here.
Oh my God, I just saw Ryan say Saturday on the sippy stage. Yo, I love that movie.
Today.
That's what it is.
Yes, oh my God, that's the best movie. But no, seriously, like, you know, and if whoever's listening, and if you're watching and you want to type something, if you feel like sharing,
right?
You know, what is this? Something that you feel like you have conquered.
She's trying to say it without laughing.
Camille was like, Monique will insert grape jelly and biscuits into any conversation, and that is
she sure will, Camille. She
Listen,
sure will.
Lie.
That child be having packets in her purse. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, honey, there's 4 packets in my car now for an emergency situation.
Ready.
Listen, blame that on Floyd Spencer. Honey, Daddy had jelly with his biscuits, okay? That joint was piled up. I used to look at him and be like, you want some more bread to go with that jelly?
Anywho, ultimately, to bring it back, we're talking about growth and development. How we got on biscuits and grape jelly, I have no idea. But I will say this, Nick. I was talking to Mom about this today, about how I'm grateful that I have friends that I grow with because, you know, you can notice in different generations and, you know, you learn something new with every generation. So I feel like we're trying to do better than the generation before us and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. But I think that if you don't challenge yourself to grow, that's the thing that is so hard about even seeing these women calling into Kevin Samuels and stuff like that. It's like if you don't challenge yourself to grow and you literally let everybody else tell you who you are and who you should be, instead of the friendship that we have, which I appreciate, is we challenge each other to, like, if I'm the same person that I was last year, there's something wrong. If I'm doing the same shit, if I'm having the same arguments with my husband that I was having last year, if I'm doing this, if I'm at the same place in my business that I was last year, if I'm at the same weight that I was last year, I want my friends to say to me, girl, what about that goal? You said you was going to do X, Y, and Z. You know, what about this? What about that? So, you know, being silly and all, but it really is important for us, like, to know ourselves and church, you know, lives, whatever, to not let anybody else define who we say we are.
That's right.
Amen.
So,
Preach, sis.
I just had to bring it home real quick for y'all. You know.
Reel us back in.
Really back in. Next thing you know, we talking about Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in Italy. Like, what is the world coming to?
No,
I wouldn't be mad. No.
Wouldn't be.
Not at all.
But I think this is the power of sisterhood.
Yeah.
This is the just unadulterated power of sisterhood and how really important it is. And if you are somebody who's watching and you feel like going to the Kevin Samuels or men to get your advice about how to be a woman, sis, get you some friends.
Yeah.
Listen, DM me. I'll be your friend.
Say all day.
Before you go, if you don't call him, honey. Call us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey girl at the sippodcast.com. Come on. We will
get you together.
Thanks. Let's get each other together. We gotta be accountability partners, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But with love. And sis, I won't talk about your body and I won't talk about your trauma head on. No. And
I'm not gonna score your body. Like, why? Why would you do that?
Who does that?
No.
Who does that?
No.
Knowing that Black women have been through such trauma and you talk to them in such a way.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
But you know what? What is sadder than Kevin Samuels, honestly, are the women who sanction what Kevin Samuels says and then repeat it other places. Like when we were looking this up this week, Nick, and you sent me that video, I went down the rabbit hole and there were Black women like echoing and what he said and just, you know, this one lady was like, if you want to get a man, go to the grocery store at 5:00 because they're all in line trying to buy a dinner because they're hungry because these women done, put them through child support and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, wow, the fact that you guys are furthering these stereotypes on both ends of the spectrum is so screwed up and messed up. Like, please stop talking and please just empower your young people around you, because that shit is just a mess.
Is that what happened? The who? What?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Listen, there were some women, some Muslim Black women, and some women having a YouTube conversation talking about how women need to get it together, and sisters, if you're looking for a man, go to the grocery store and blah blah blah. Come on, like honestly, and again, furthering the comments that Kevin Samuels made about how sisters need to be kinder and all this other kind of stuff. How about we are two groups of human beings going through a collective struggle? And how about the two of us as men and women are dealing with some shit? And how about both of us need to come to the table and meet each other in the goddamn middle? Nobody needs to be any on either side. We can just be together and be in relationship together and learn from each other. But the bashing on either end, I'm also not here for any woman who's doing a podcast bashing brothers. I'm not here for that neither.
Right.
But the rise of Black men, Steve Harvey, all of them, thinking that they know something to educate women. Nah. Anyway, now y'all done took me back to that lane, and I had brought it back around. You see?
Honey, sis was mad, honey. Listen, get it out, because it needs to be said. And let's be honest, y'all are literally preying on the weak.
That part.
Because of you and a Carrie and a me could never.
Honey.
Could never.
Me with that. Come on.
Pay $189.50.
I bet you he all of 5 feet tall, y'all. I bet you. I mean, on a good. I want to know how tall that man is, because he looks
little
like
dick energy. Little dick energy.
Little.
Where you gonna do this?
What you gonna do?
Suits all tight and shit. Get out of my face, bruh. Get out, please. Go find you some business and get out of mine.
Cause girl, he can't put it down. You could just look at him and be like, "Now, Kevin."
Right. Got the tight muscle shirt. It be all stretched.
Child, he is
on the camera with the white muscle shirt. Like, please.
Please. You telling women what they look like. Nigga, you a whole zero.
Thanks.
Okay.
Please stop.
And back to the travel. The dude said the itis in Italy. Yeah, listen,
yes.
Sir, we have had the itis in London. We've had the itis in Paris. So I know it can happen, but
honey, yes, all of us, let's go.
We should all go to Venice, y'all. Venice is just incredible. My God. Italy. Well, we were talking about going to Greece. So
next
yes, 2022
girls trip. Ow.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Listen, I'm gonna act a plum fool in Greece. Y'all understand? I'm buying 2 outfits. I'm buying enough for at least 2 outfits a day, and I need pictures every day. It's
every day. Instagram.
I just have to act out. Camille said Italy is amazing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta bring Camille to Greece. Camille gotta come to Greece.
I know she was supposed to go to Greece last year for her big birthday, but
we gonna get you drunk, Camille.
Yes, honey. Yes,
that's what I want to see, honey. Slap it.
Come on, Steffi, you know it. The bell the bell. Yes, honey.
God, especially when you with me.
Thanks. If y'all don't see it on a Friday in 2022, it's probably because we locked up in Greece. So y'all, somebody come. Okay.
Right.
Somebody.
The dude will come on, hey y'all. So the sip ain't
right.
No, we don't want to get locked up in Italy because they don't play. They're like them. Listen,
I ain't got that locked up nowhere. I would not make it in jail. Listen.
I would not either. I would jump off the bridge. I would, y'all. I would.
I'm gonna be able to do it.
I'm taking all them suckers on a speed chase. Like I'm not going.
No.
I couldn't.
Me in solitary confinement? I wouldn't be well. I wouldn't have no hair.
I had to be there with her.
Right.
We had to be there together for us to get through it.
Together.
Can't do it.
Child. She said jump off the bridge. Jesus.
I wouldn't make it.
I wouldn't make it. I am a free bird, free spirit, sis. I do not belong in a cage. I could not do it. I just,
We ain't got no time for Orange is the New Black. Nerd.
I would probably be resourceful in jail. Now listen,
we will be resourceful.
I'm gonna organize all the prisoners. We taking over.
Okay.
Listen.
We gonna figure it out.
Right.
And I'm gonna cry like a baby for the first. Just be laying in my cell crying.
I'd be the girl with the crayons. Like, don't this look like a mauve red lipstick? I got a lipstick.
Child, honey, face beat with a crayon. Okay, face beat with a colored pencil.
Child, the cutest uniforms, honey. And somebody would smuggle me in some heels. Yes, they would.
Child,
yes.
Oh man. Oh,
no, I wouldn't, because the dude would come bail me out. Wouldn't you do? The dude would bail me out. He wouldn't leave me in jail.
I know you wouldn't leave me.
Y'all right.
Well, anyway.
Well, we hope y'all enjoyed the show today.
Yes. You're welcome. Happy Friday.
Welcome.
Happy Friday. Everybody have a beautiful weekend.
We love y'all. As always, be sure to follow us on Instagram, @sip_podcast. Become a patron. Hit us up on YouTube. All the things. We love y'all, sippers. We couldn't do this without you.
Absolutely. Next week, we have amazing visual artist Waning Young.
Yes.
On the show.
It's gonna be so dope.
I'm looking for it. Waning is dope.
Yeah.
She is dope. Peace out, y'all. Much love.
Much love, y'all. Tell your friends. Share the video. See you next time. Much love, everybody.